Next in the arena, we've got Helen McCaskill riding F1 Sunny Bill. Helen owns this horse and bought it when he was just about 3 years old, if I am 18 months into their Grand Prix career. I think it was he about 3 when you got in? Just being broken in. So Helen requested that he knew how to trot and canter under saddle, and I think she was one of the first riders of that when she found the horse. Sally Barbera found the horse for her. He's sired by Don Schufro out of Stirling Sorbet, which is a salute mare. He's 15 years old and bred by Melanie O'Toole and Corrine Watkins. And Helen's based in Arcadia, which is the Hills District, and is a level 2 dressage coach. Helen is also an amateur owner rider, and I've got it on my iPad as well. Helen's an amateur owner rider, works full time, has owned this horse since he was 3 years old, and has medaled at every AOR level going up the grades. So for everybody who isn't sure if they can do it, this is the proof. You can be an amateur owner, you can work full time, you can ride a horse at Grand Prix. Helen's been here at the Grand Prix CDN and the Grand Prix CDN Freestyle competing this year. Thank you so much for riding for us, Helen. She's going to ride the Grand Prix for us. Sandy will ring the bell in just a moment.
We didn't have your code.
Yeah,
Well-collected canter, more balance behind and halt, 6.5. Well engaged, could be more supple over the back, 7. Show more suppleness through body, 6.5. More elasticity and flow, 6.5. More balance and halt, active backing, 7. More suppleness over the back. More reach, 7. Clear rhythm, should come more under behind, especially the left hind, 6.5. More activity, 6.5. 7 for transitions. Show more engagement and cadence, 6.5. Needs more suppleness and relaxation over the back, more clear in rhythm. 6.5. More elasticity and clarity, 6.5. 7. More energy and more clear behind. Brief loss of rhythm, 6. Needs activity and more steps, 6. Transition, more carrying behind and more clarity, 6.5. And the passage, clearer rhythm and cadence, 6. And then needs suppleness, more carrying at E, unfortunate change behind, 4. Shows activity, needs more elasticity and uphill carriage. Ground cover, 6.5. Well forward, could be more supple over the back, 7. Unfortunately not through behind, 4. Unfortunate mistakes, needs clear suppleness, a 3. Uh-oh. Ring, 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 error. It happens. Active changes, bit high behind, could be more up in the shoulders, more expressive, still a 7. Should take more weight behind, more balance, 6.5. Could be more uphill in the change, 7. And losing balance and climbing, 6. Fluid transition, bend a bit more in the corner, 7. More engagement and ground cover, 7. Oh, that's too bad. Well cadenced, brief loss of rhythm, 6.5. Show more steps and more on the spot, 6.5. More balance in the transitions, in and out, 6.5. To be more clear in the rhythm, 6. And then a 7, square halt, but must be from clearer passage. Good job. And then general impression, we're going to do 6.5. Lots to like, but some things we need to work on. Overall, well presented, and I would say to the rider, well presented pair, develop more reliable engagement and self-carriage for easier execution and flow of test. Okay, but you could appreciate how quickly she recovered when there were issues. She just kind of went on and didn't let it affect too much, so that was good. Let me just see here. What else can I tell you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. So let's talk about the nice things. I think the trot work was definitely the highlight. There was some nice uphill carriage. The half passes were nice. I think overall, and I'm sure you would agree with me here, Helen, overall we need to get a little more suppleness in the haunches in a lot of the things, which will make it more easy and fluid. I think that's why you had a little trouble with your zigzags. And I think, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking aloud. I think we should work more in the canter. Yeah. Let's work in the canter. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a little bit more suppleness of the haunches, a little bit more self-carrying.
Question as well.
Yeah.
About the first two Piaf and massage, you were higher on the transition mark. Can you explain that?
No, I don't remember. Oh, the transition was higher than the Piaf itself?
And the massage.
Yeah. She had a quick question about the transition score between the Piafs and the Passage. You can still have a 6 for the Piaf and a transition score of 6.5. That's completely possible.
It's more looking at the, maybe when you're working, we're looking at the rhythm and looking at
Yeah.
what you're giving the mark for,
Yeah.
just as you are working.
You
Just so that
can
know
have a loss of rhythm in the Piaf, but then it recovers and can still do a clear transition in and out. So it's quite possible to have a transition score that's higher than the Piaf itself.
But this might be one of the few combos we see that on. So
Oh, really?
yeah, working.
No, not for me. That's really normal. Yeah, absolutely. Because in the transitions, she kept the rhythm, she kept the energy. It just could have been more clear, more crisp. So that's the reason. Yeah? Okay. All right. So let us go into the canter. And let's see if we can get a little bit more suppleness and carrying. Okay, when you're ready. Good. It's a sweet horse. Good. Good. And then go ahead and use the full arena. Yeah, and then I want you to go down the quarter line. And once you're on the quarter line, start leg yielding out. We just were talking about leg yielding in canter. That's okay. I know. They're not used to this and they think you want changes. Yeah. And now go on half a 20-meter circle in a little bit of travers. Travers. Yes. And now down the long side. Straight and medium canter. Good. And then start to collect. Close the hind legs under. Go down the quarter line again. Leg yielding out. Just keep your right leg back. Good. Or your left leg back. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Jet lag. Outside leg back. Not inside leg back. Good. Half a 20-meter circle, haunches in. Yeah. Good. Good. Long side, medium canter. Nice. It's a great exercise for your guy. Collect through the corners. One more time, quarter line. leg yield out, right leg back. Fluid, supple, move him over, good. And start collecting and travers on the half a 20 meter. Good, good, good. Yeah, and now just go on a 20 meter circle. A little more jumpy, good, yeah. And now start decreasing that circle, so you're gonna wind down to a working pirouette, but you're gonna think a little bit travers, little bit giving, good. A little bit less neck bend, yeah. Keep coming in, turn your upper body to the left, yeah, good, good, good. Nice, super. Can you guys see there's more separation between the hind legs now? Yeah, way more carrying, way more sitting, lovely, go out. That was really a lot better. That was really good. Okay, so now stay on the right lead, go down the center line and ride your left half pass and see if it has more flow than in your test. But really think about what the hind legs are doing. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Kind of sync up your hips with that right, left, right, left, right, left. Don't let the canter get too choppy. Make it more flowy. Yes, reward. Stay on the counter canter. Stay on the counter canter. Right leg back. Yeah, keep going around. Once you're on the long side, leg yield inward to the quarter line. Preparing for a half pass back out. So you're gonna leg yield right, and now you're gonna half pass left. Fluid, fluid, nice, super. One more time, same exercise. See, I like this canter better. It's less choppy, it's more fluid. Again, leg yield in, step by step, let the neck relax. Good, and then half pass out. Yeah, good, super. When you're ready, a change. Nice, reward. And then you're gonna freshen up the canter, either medium canter or working canter, and then we're gonna go again, quarter line, leg yielding out. Really good. And now think about the sequence of the hind legs again. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And when you do your leg yield out, let him canter in that canter. Don't make it short and choppy. Flowy, flowy, yes. 20 meter half circle, haunches in. That's a nicer stride. There's more separation behind now. Yeah. Good, straight ahead. Medium canter. Good boy. Pet him left and right sometimes. And then quarter line leg yield exercise again. Keep your hips relaxed. Let them swing through. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Nice. I like the neck better now too. Travers on a 20 meter. Gently push the girth to the left. Wrap the haunches around. A little more flexion to the right. Loosen the pole a little bit. You have to be kind of a detective. You have to find where the horse is bracing or stiff and just kind of loosen and supple those parts a little bit as you go so that nothing happens in tension. So if you stiffen the pole, move the pole gently. If you stiffen the girth, move the girth a little. If you stiff behind the saddle, bend him a little more. Beautiful. That looks good. There's a nice cadence to this canter now. And now he's allowing you to flex him to the right. Does that feel a little better? Yeah, super. And that's why the loose wrists are helpful with that. Yeah, super good. Okay. Now we're gonna do now I don't remember what we did the other way. See, total jet lag. What did we do the other way?
Leg yield.
Leg, oh.
Medium.
Right, we did the center line and the half pass, and then stayed in the counter canter. Yeah. Let's do that. Sorry. Good. Okay, same canter, jump, 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 left, right. Yeah, it's okay, just come back. No problem. Now he has to take a little potty break. So when you're doing actually I have a great idea. When you do your center line and your half pass out, I want you to half pass as far as the quarter line, and then leg heel left maybe 2 or 3 steps, and then resume your half pass. Does that make sense? Because I just want to make sure that he's really bending in a supple way from nose to tail, and that he's not leaning against your right leg. So you're going to half pass right, and then just a couple strides, leg yield left, reestablish the bend, and now half pass right. Good. And then stay in your counter canter, left leg back. Loosen the pole a little bit. Yeah, good. Stay on the counter canter. And then we're gonna leg yield inward and then half pass outward. So leg yield in, but create some bend. So it's not a normal leg yield, it's a leg yield with bend. Yeah, and now you're gonna step into your right stirrup, sit over your right foot a little more. Yeah, and we're gonna do that again. So this direction, you have to be careful that you are sitting in the direction of the bend, okay? Yeah, and it's harder because he's not as bendable this way, which is why we're doing this exercise. So you're gonna do counter canter, tracking to the left. So change direction. Or yeah, start with the half pass, that's fine. Sit over your right foot, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, yeah. Leg yield away. And then half pass back out. Good, pet him, stay on the counter canter. Yeah, pull your left thigh back more from your hip socket. Yeah, and then keep your right shoulder back. Leg yield inward, keep him bent right leg forward on the girth, right leg forward. Good. Now sit over your right foot, half pass out. Sit in the direction of the motion, right shoulder back, more. Yeah, see how he's bending now? Yeah, and he doesn't want to bend this direction, so he causes you to stiffen your upper body. So that's where you have to say, no, I'm going to keep my body position, because the quality, I know it's hard, but the quality of the canter is getting better. That's better too. Good. Sit down, collect him. Good. Okay, now go down the long side. You're gonna half pass into the quarter line, and then you're gonna go a few strides straight, flying change, and then half pass back out. Sit over your right foot, and straight, and change. Good. Sit over your left foot, shoulders turning left, straight, forward. Yeah, good decision. And when you're ready, change again. Good, super. Okay, now try the center line and just ride like the 4-8-8-4. Don't do the Grand Prix zigzag, but ride really individual half passes with really correct bend where you're turning your upper body in the direction of travel. Take them with you. Yeah, and then straight. Nice, and now up, left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Take them with you, don't hold so hard. Good. Yeah, sit over your right foot. I know it's hard. Do it again. It's okay, good boy. Yeah. So the more pure the bend is getting, the easier it is for him to flow forward sideways in these half passes. And you can do this on the long side or the center line, you decide. Right shoulder back. Yes, nice. That was a good half pass. Now turn your body to the left. Sit over your left foot, bend his body. Yes, straight. Nice. Super. Let him stretch down. Keep cantering, but let him stretch. This is a horse that you want to reward in the canter, like do a big circle, but do a stretchy canter, but still sitting in the saddle. Don't lean forward. Yep. Good. Good. Really stretch, stretch. Good boy. Yeah, and then give him a little walk break. Super. Good. Give him a little walk break, and then maybe we'll do just a little bit with the piaffe and the passage. What do you think? Yeah, okay. Good. So, in my humble opinion, I think you're having trouble with the half passes because he's too stiff in the body. You need to bend him more, and you need to make sure your own body is turning the right way. Otherwise, it's like moving a board, you know? But once he's loose and bending and supple, then all of a sudden, he does the half pass smoothly and in a nice canter, not changing the canter to kind of a stilted. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was good. Cool horse. The leg yielding away, it reminds the rider too to keep the inside leg on. You know, oftentimes in half pass we forget about the inside leg and we're only pushing sideways with the outside leg, and then the bend goes away. I find the zigzags to be one of the most difficult things in the Grand Prix, not the piaffe passage and stuff. Don't you think? Yeah, I think it's really hard to make that look easy. It's not just you, it's everybody, which is why it's in the test, right? You're a good boy. It's a good horse. He's like up for anything. Okay. Good boy. Pardon? Yeah, it looks like it. He's like a worker bee. Yeah. The walk is better now too. Yeah. But you know, you have to be careful with him. If he's not really relaxed in his back, then the rhythm becomes a little not always clear, you know. All right, so go ahead and pick him up and just show me a little what you're doing with the walk to piaffe. So you're gonna go in a nice active collected walk. And actually from there, you're gonna halt. And when you're halted, make sure he's really balanced. He's not leaning on your left leg or your right leg. And now you're gonna rein back a few strides. Get a reaction. And now, yeah, and now walk forward. Okay, notice he got crooked in that rein back, so we're just gonna do it again. Just halt again. Keep him in the box, in the invisible box. Yeah. Good, and forward again, yeah. Walk, and again. Yeah. And just when you're halted, make sure he's really level through his hips and his shoulders, and when he backs up, make sure his croup is down. Just kind of take him back from his haunches, from him lowering his haunches. Take your time. Lower the haunches, then go back. Yeah, good boy. Because that's how you want to go into the piaffe, you know? Wait till he takes the weight behind and then step back. Yeah, good idea. You have to be really patient with this. Yeah, good boy. And go forward again, do a half pirouette. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, come. Good, straight ahead. And halt again, keep him in the box, good. And now feel him drop his croup and then back, yes. Yes, nice. Stay in collected walk. And then make the steps a little bit shorter and shorter and shorter in the collected walk till you feel a piaffe in there. but watch the crookedness. His haunches are to the left too much. Yeah, yeah. And now you're gonna touch him just a little bit and then tap him with a whip. A little bit leg and tap. Good, walk, walk, halt. Good, soften, back. Good boy, walk. Relax your legs, relax your legs. Feel a piaffe in there, a little bit collecting, yeah, come. And walk, good boy. Good, halt. Nice and square. He already knows what we're doing. Good, good boy, walk. And now touch and piaffe. Little touch of the whip. Yeah, so you need to work on how he's going into the piaffe. He has to go into it more from a rein back feeling. Does that make sense? Do a half pirouette again. Yeah, or back up and piaffe. I just want you to feel that. Nice, nice. Yeah, that hind leg. Could you guys see that? That's the hind leg we want. Really good. And you're probably going, well, I ride the Grand Prix, why are we doing this dumb little exercise? You need to do that because he can really sit. But now you're doing it from the hind end. And you're way more relaxed in your leg. Yeah, yeah. Cool, that was great. Yeah, does that make sense? Good boy. Nice. Look at, he can really do it. Super. And when the idea is when he gives you those amazing steps, leave it before he starts getting crooked and that you're kicking and stuff. Yeah, and then leave it and do something exactly. And then you can even do it again. You can walk and halt. I like the rein back because you can feel where you want his croup to be when you start the piaffe. Yeah, good, and walk. Yeah, 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 good. Really good. Nice. Yep. And if he poops out on you, then you can give him a little reminder with the whip to say, hey, come on, dude. I say when we stop, you know? Yeah, good idea. Good idea. And then walk. Good. And now don't halt, or don't back up. Just feel the rein back feeling into your piaffe. Does that make sense? Yeah, 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 yeah. Good. Yeah. And again, and that's the rider's decision. You have to decide when to leave the piaffe, or to say, hey, I want more steps, do it. But what you don't want to do is let him kind of poop out on you and then you're kicking and bouncing around. You know, make your point and then leave it alone, you know. I like to ask them to walk. Like piaffe, 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 walk. My idea, not yours, right? Yeah, good. One more time at C and then we'll do something else. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Little touch, touch, come. Yeah, he's like, I've played this game before. All right. Do you ever have someone help you from the ground with it a little bit? Yeah, that would help too. But I think you get where I'm going. The piaffe itself has to come more from lowered haunches. No getting away from that. How are you training the passage? Are you doing like trot, passage, trot, passage? Let's do just a tiny bit of that and then we'll be done. I know, they're the flowers.
I know.
He just realized they're flowers there. They're so funny. Nice trot. The trot should feel really nice after that. Yeah, it is really nice. Yeah. Good, good. And now go out. Good. Good. Little half halt, close the hind legs under. Good. Good. Out. Yeah. Super. Why don't you go down the long side, do a little bit of medium trot, and then take that into the passage. Good. So close your leg. Same. Take them up with, yeah, nice. Really good. Normal collected trot now. Super. Look how good the trot looks now, you guys. The whole frame looks bigger. So again, a few steps of medium and then take that energy up with you into passage. Not too fast in the medium. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, I could do easy 7 for that passage. No question. Lovely. Go out. In the cadence, cadence, cadence. Good. Yeah, I like that now. He's more lifting his front legs. They're not so straight. Super. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Start turning. Think about developing half steps and then developing piaffe. Think of the rhythm. And out. Good, good, good. Few steps of medium, slowly. And then developing passage again, hind legs. Let the neck relax down just a tad more. Loosen the neck down a little bit. Yeah, look at that, that's better. Developing half steps and then developing piaffe. From behind, think of that lowering behind rein back idea. Yes. Yes, yes, bring them a little smaller. Think of the rein back idea. Rein back idea. Good, that's okay. See, but he's sitting way more in the piaffe now. Nice, nice, nice. Rhythm. Yes, make it bigger. Good, make it bigger in the rhythm. Tuck, 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 tuck. Super, super. So when you're practicing this, it's good to kind of inch your way into the piaffe and inch your way out into the passage. Not like in a test. Make the rhythm the most important thing. And if he stiffens in his back, then just lower his neck a tiny, tiny bit. Good. Because really, piaffe and passage, it's just variations of trot. Good. Yes, super. And that's good for him, that you can kind of inch your way into the piaffe and inch your way into the passage. So he doesn't have to take this huge step and then lose his rhythm. Good. Good. Yes. Super. Let him stretch down, rising trot. I think there's more in him, you know? His frame, like he got bigger. He looked bigger somehow. And he wasn't, sometimes like in your extensions, he has kind of a straight front leg and he kind of does this. He was kind of lifting his shoulders more in the medium and in the passage. Yeah, really good. He's like, yay, I'm done. That was fun. It's just fun. You could just play with all these things and figure out like, how am I gonna get my horse more elastic? And I think in the canter work and in the piaffe passage, he was starting to use his body more, to work more through the body. And that's kind of what we were wanting to see more in the test. And I think that's gonna improve the suppleness. Yeah, that was really good. Do you have any questions about that? Like, no? Did it feel pretty good to you? I always ask the rider because what it looks like to me isn't always what they're feeling, you know. Yeah. Right? I know. Yeah. Which is why, like, and I'm sure you do this anyway, like you rarely ride all the Grand Prix stuff in one ride. You know, one day you'll focus on the canter, one day you'll focus on the trot, and, you know, and then if the stars are aligned, you can put it all together. But, right? Soft. Soft. Yeah. But it wasn't soft at the expense of the impulsion. Like, you know, soft doesn't mean just sort of, there still was quite a bit of energy there. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that was great. And you don't do this, but I'm not a fan of like kicking and pushing and, you know, if you sit relaxed on the horse and you prepare, like for the piaffe, those halts and reinbacks, it really just helps you and him get into that little invisible box so he's ready for the piaffe. And then when it's the right moment, you touch him a little with your leg, and then if he doesn't do it, you can give him a little sting with your whip, like, hey, I said something. And then he does it, and then you go back to just maintaining it a little bit, you know, because you don't want to be like piaffing more than your horse, you know? Like, someone actually wrote that on a test once, a rider piaffing more than the horse. It wasn't me. So, but that's cool, and what? Oh, yeah. And the reinback, they're good for you too, because it just kind of gives you a feel for what the haunches are doing. And you want that feeling into the piaffe like you have in a reinback, you know. Just don't do it like too much, because then the horse kind of is like, oh, I'm sick of this. You know, you have to mix it up a little. But great, that was great. That was so fun.
That was excellent, Helen. Thank you so much. And the really interesting part of that to me was how it started, and that we only see leg yields in a novice level test, and we only see travers in our elementary level tests. And yet here we have a Grand Prix horse, and we saw the improvement in the canter work by using the leg yield and incorporating the travers into the work. And it's, you know, so many people at this level think it's about kind of how we finished, and yet it's the suppling that we did with the more basic work, you know, leg yield, half pass, leg yield, half pass. Well, we do this when we train a horse at medium level, but here, you know, it's remembering to keep those things going. And thank you, Sandy, you're refreshing in this openness and how you work with the rider, and how tailored each of the exercises are for the horse and what they want to do and how the rider's responding to them. And we've seen it with each of the combos today, how much improvement is happening based on what is going to be best suited for them. And, you know, this puts a couple more tools in our boxes as riders and coaches and judges on how to help riders and work with things. And, you know, you've given us kind of different exercises with each combo. So thank you very much. And thank you, Helen. That was excellent to watch. And lovely changes.